Oh, apparently we get to play against a person. We don't get to play 2 versus 2, but we get to play 1 versus 1. We're probably going to get curb stomped. I think there's 2 maps in this, so it's a bit of a shame that we were the same map in the same location.
Welcome
but
to the Shire.
We know exactly where things are.
Is there something to
do? Over here. We need a logging camp. We need a steel mill. Farm. Windmill. Great. So we're going to get a coach maker relatively early. And we can't afford that. That's fine. Don't particularly need to start with the settlers yet, but probably should. A quarry. That's what we require. That building's going to be completed because that's quick. We just need to get down here because I know exactly where things are. But we also know that from the other match, there's gems right there. They have their eye on this side. So if I just can maximize my army here, I can then go down here and protect that from actually being claimed by him and kill his resource production. I don't want to run down with my whole army because that would be a waste, but he can kill me just as easily. We are going to have to make just rush over here for the wood production, which is also going to.
Where can I help?
So I can. I don't particularly like that it's not as free, I guess, in a sense.
Is there something to do?
It's very much
the envoys asked me to wait right here.
Stuck on a
Let's get to
the
work.
rest gone. I have 3 of them. They're building all of that.
Reporting in.
But half there.
Order received.
Protect that. Half of you down here. There.
If there is a
It's
job
gonna
to
need
do,
more
I
lumber.
can get it done. These are just rocks. Where can I help?
Did
Let's
you
get
just?
to work.
Okay. I don't particularly want that. This is far better. That's not important. That's important. That's not important. That's. I don't like that I can't change sometimes. It takes too long to change. We need that gold fairly early on, I feel. But
Resources found.
right. That's coal, but we can't. We just put that there instead and then not have to build on top of it. Okay. Do that. So what I need to do is I need to get that production up and going real fast. I also need a road leading there, but I don't know where it
Resources
is.
found.
We are going to build a warehouse on this side again, the other one. Or we could build it here and just have things going up the top. So what I need to do is I need to figure out where these are actually going to be, make sure that I don't build in the way of them. Now I can do that. I just need the ranch as well. So they'll make their way over there. I can get the wood from that. I can build a tower here to protect it. Can afford it. But I want to go a little further further down.
Delivery coming. Excuse me.
Why is the iron out there?
Let me through.
It doesn't... It's slightly randomized, I guess? Maybe? But if that's the case, where
If there is a
have
job to do, I can
where have
get
you
it done.
surveyed? You have surveyed all of it. Okay. Well, then we can go in here. We can do a warehouse. We can plonk that warehouse there because it's endless. We do this. We just circle this with a road because we don't do anything. We'll connect that there. We'll do that. We will go in here. Actually, where is it? It's in here. Build furnaces. We can't afford it because we don't have any lumber. You know it's there.
The envoys asked me to wait right here.
I don't need more lumber. That.
Standing by. Ready. I have to keep my eyes open.
We just need a road going from here to over here. Logging camp. Build a sawmill. Strategy lose. We are going to require... We'll start off like that. And we need more wood. This building storage is full. No, it isn't. Stop it. Like, I dislike that. There's too many... It's not enough. Like, the way that Settlers 2 functions isn't randomized settlers running everywhere, right? So what it is that we have settlers that are connected to the roads themselves. You have parts connected everywhere, right? And that's how you make that function. That's how you make it really like connect together, where you have
The
those
envoys asked me to wait right here.
connections
help?
of roads,
This
allowing
building will
you
be
to
ready soon.
know where things are, know just exactly how things are being transported. Fast they'll. Whereas in this, all of your settlers are doing their own thing. Like, they're not connected to any part of the road. So suddenly, like, you're doing everything over here. There's no routes. Yeah, you're doing everything over here. But because your settlers act the way that they do, suddenly you have no function on this side. Like, on this side, there's nothing because there's not enough settlers bringing these resources together. So if anything, there should be at least one guy connected to here, connecting to there, connecting to there. So you should have one extra guy just walking back and forth, because it suffers from what Settlers 3 suffers from, which is like, if you don't have enough carriers, you are effectively losing out on everything because your guys are too far away from each other. And it says that we have 4 carriers not doing anything, but where are they? Where are those carriers that are currently doing nothing? Because those 4 carriers could work on this. There could be a carrier running back and forth here doing stuff for us, but there's not, because those 4 carriers are considered doing nothing. Because why? Because they don't have anything in their hands. Right, I can say wood again. It's just like, this isn't going to function as wanted because of the amount that we have to wait to actually get things done. Like, we're not getting enough wood now because, like, things aren't being built, there's not enough resources. Because I bet you my enemy right now has, like, established themselves a lot more. Can this finish? Can you please finish? Like, this building's too far from a warehouse. Transports may be slow. No, that's not the issue here. The issue is you, the game. Like, I need wood, but I'm not getting wood. Or is it just too far away so the donkeys have finally started to, you know, transporting? We do need that. I mean, we could have just said they've taken a shit on me. We need a ranch. You know? Not space there for that. I have to build it there, but we can't afford it. Because we don't have any wood. Because the wood is going somewhere? I don't know. I have no idea. It's not going where it should be. I don't have any carriers. For some weird reason. Like, balancing, like, in terms of how things are flowing, it's very, very bad. Like, because what I want to do, right, is I want... There is 10 logs. There are 10 logs in here. There is a fucking sawmill right here. But there are no workers. No carriers. Hello. Hello. That it needs to be changed. That system needs to be changed.
Hard work is good work. Light like a feather.
I can't even... There's already enough specialists. There's one working it. Come on. Behave. I'm sorry about shouting just then, but this is ridiculous. Oh, now they've stopped. Why have you stopped? Can you be used, donkeys? Then if that's the case, then you donkeys are completely and utterly unnecessary if you're not going to transport resources. You've all finished.
Is there something to do?
Because you can't do shit because there's no wood, because no wood's being made, because these workers are not good.
Is there something to do?
We're going to take this land. You're not going to go build those buildings because there's no resources on those buildings, so there's no point, is there? Oh, now that one's fixed, now that one's broken. Great. Are you going to put it in there? Did you just become a lumberer? Just... Can you please work? You have lumber. Hello? 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 What? What the fuck is going on? Do you need to be 3 people? You need to be 3 people in there. If I build a building, I expect it to be functioning automatically. Because right now you're running around like headless chickens, fucking everything up. I'm not getting the resources I require because I overextend. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Are you trying to tell me that I'm... Hello? Hello? What's going on? Oh, storage is full. Is it fuck? Is it fuck? This. There's 6 lumber in there. I'd very much like the lumber. Can I have the lumber? Can I please have the lumber?
The envoys asked me to wait right here. Let's get to work.
We also saw the amount of residences that the AI had compared to me, and clearly they had a better flow of everything. I don't know if that's just because it's the AI and the AI cheats, or if it's me that's doing something wrong here. I don't think it's me doing something wrong here.
Is there something to do?
No,
I
there is
build
feckle
almost
to do.
anything.
I'm not going to get any resources again. Hello. Hi. This game is triggering me. I am so sorry, people. I am so sorry. I need to take a breath, calm down, and reevaluate that this game is a beta. Interrupted. Why? Because yes, of course. Of course they will. And now I don't have any more settlers. Don't have any more settlers, but apparently the wood's still not being produced. Storage is full, apparently. You can see who the building's connected to, like this. Look, this settler is connected to there. This settler is also connected to there. What is he doing over there? What is he doing over there? Why was he over there? There's another one over there. They're coming from down here. I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon. Why are you so far away? I mean, you probably just got produced, but why was the other one so far away? It's what in the world? What are you doing over there? It's like they keep changing which worker it is. It's like they keep changing which worker it is every time. Like, it's like, oh, I'm this one now. And then like five minutes later, it's like, I no longer work for this establishment. I have taken up work in this establishment. And it's like, this is on the other side of your kingdom. How do you feel about that? Let me run all of the way there. There needs to be focused workers. You need to have established, dedicated settlers to the buildings. This is ridiculous. You just can't get good help nowadays. Really can't. Really can't. I need to save. Perfect. So that's that. That's iron mine, furnace, and a blacksmith. So I have that. I need a second furnace because we know how much we're producing. Second furnace. But we also need a... Ooh, can we... Probably could, and then we just have those two connected right there, which is incredibly useful. They'll be right next to each other. I will minimize it. Honestly, we all know that I don't particularly like Age of Empires 4. Age of Empires 4 has its issues, but it's still enjoyable. You know, it's still fun. It works as a game. You know exactly what you're getting when you play Age of Empires 4. This, on the other hand, what the fuck?
Is there something to do?
What the fuck were they thinking?
Wait right here.
What the hell have they done? Look at this. Look how they massacred my boy. We're gonna have to expand over there at some point as well to get more stone, but we do have extra. All residences inhabited. And it's like, okay, well, can I have my shit, please? What's that? I don't need that bit. Probably gonna waste all the resources putting it there anyways, game.
Is there something to do?
We need that. We're gonna need a tool maker. We don't even need an academy. What we need to do, ridiculously enough, what we need to do is we just need to spam out the furnaces, spam out the barracks, spam out the blacksmith. Need some more stone. Feels like they spat on the whole Settlers franchise.
Delivery coming through.
Oh, these goods are heavy.
These goods are heavy? Really now? Is that why you're working so slowly, or are you just a dum-dum? Because what the fuck? What the fuck? This game aggravates. Oh, new. My blacksmith's not even done yet. Because we need more lumber? We need more lumber. Why and how do we need more? And no deposits in range. So for you to be able to cut trees, it needs to be inside of the area, just like in Settlers 3, which means you are restricting us yet again. Where are these working? Where are they? Where are they? There they are. They were building that building. Okay. Where's the rest of them?
Is there something to do?
There's always shit to do. How much does a tower cost? 10 stone. Not enough resources? Back off. On your bike. Like that side works perfectly fine, but this side does not. Ugh. Sorry, you've got trees in there. Well, go on then. Go on. Go on. Like, I've claimed this land now. The resources are in range, but the game decides they are not in range. The blacksmith started making weapons. Yes. What we're going to do is we're just going to make arrows. I want to see if the game can be broken that way. Because our bowmen are stronger than everyone else. So I want to see if that any use. It is useful, then we'll know exactly what happened. I do wonder, does it say, it doesn't actually tell you how many houses? I don't know. I need to fix my, I need to fix my life. Not enough workers, really. Because that's the thing. They have to run down there and then become soldiers, which is fine. Break it. Break it. Break it. Break it. Break it. Break it. Come on, game. Work with me. Work with me. Come on, game. I want to shit on people. I mean, what?
Let's get to work.
Because, I mean, if that's the case, the game does not lend itself very well to breaking here, I feel. There's not a lot we can do because everything is so pinpoint precise. I mean, we can try and save latency. Nope. Did not change. How many stone? We have 80, 100, and 22. 122 stone, that's... but I'm sure that if we build a ramp... I do wonder how many soldiers might... He's just like stockpiling everything he... I still don't know what this does. I still don't know what that is for. I know it's going to produce wine.
You need protection?
I don't need protection. Also, mines have no necessary value. They have nothing to them rather than just producing resources. There is no way... Like, all of the mines, they use meat. They all use meat for a production bonus. But the thing is, it all gives ×2 resources, right? But it's like, is it necessary? Is it necessary to have a boost system rather than in the way of how it was before, where we need the resources?
By the ancestors, is there a job to do?
We need the resources to gain resources. Like that's what we want. That is what we want.
Excuse me?
We want to have the resources to then be able to gain resources. You know. Also, this is bad because if you place the buildings in a specific way, everything's going to look the same, which is kind of boring. That is also very gaining stuff. Could I build a second one? If I build a second one, it'll obviously work a lot faster, but it's going to take more resources. Is it just wood? No, that is very expensive. Very expensive. Holy shit. The quarry just costs. But a sawmill. Holy shit, that's... Especially when the people run away from it.
Let me through.
Okay, we have 5 now. We should go in here. 6. We need 6. Please. 1 stone, please. Stone, please. Wood. Gold. Death, please. I will take death over this any day of the week. What the hell is going on? Why are you so slow? Are you going to put that down there and then it doesn't actually count and you have to transfer it? No. Okay, it counts. That's a relative. I'm still playing against the same person. I bet you at this rate they're gonna rage quit. Where am I getting swords from? Have I built my second blacksmith? Okay, well, we're gonna see if we can break the game using nothing but bows. They have lower damage and lower health, but they have the range. That feels like a... I mean, it's a... The halberds are very heavy in terms of damage, but I'm sure they fight. There is an arrow there. You can choose a rally point. Okay. What is that? Okay.
Any orders?
Let's see. Just, I don't know. A lot needs to change. Especially since we don't have any settlers. And it just takes longer and longer for you to get more and more settlers. Like, it's stupid. You have this build-up, right? But then the game is like, oh, to gain more settlers, you're going to have even more houses. You're going to have like so many houses to get the amount of people that you require because you have a population cap. And it's like the bread itself does not boost it enough. Like, I have bread. I'm never going to run out of bread because it takes so long for it to boost it. But it doesn't actually like visually show it. I don't understand why this keeps getting interrupted. It's because I don't get enough grain, apparently. But the bakery is like more than enough resources. And this one doesn't require anything, which is ridiculous. We are now going to get more stone because we built a second quarry. We're getting the meat that we require from this, which is ridiculous, but there's only 21 pieces of meat, so that's not endless. We can do this for an endless amount of meat. It costs some, but...
This isn't...
Look, like, this is endless. What the hell is going on? Missing line? I beg your pardon. Missing. Hello, stop it. Well, I know where he is at the very least. We know he's down there. I don't know what he's trying to achieve. How many... Okay. Clearly the game wants us to have more fun. But we can't afford it because we don't have any stone currently. How much is it for a furnace? 5 stone. 5 stone for a furnace. 5 stone for a furnace. Going once, going twice. Sold to whoever wants to actually play this game. Da 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 da. That takes too long. That takes too long.
Let's get to work.
I'm having some lag issues now.
Let's get to work.
I'm having some lag issues. Don't know if it's running
What's
on
up?
the server or if it's peer-to-peer.
One day, I'll see my family. We're prepared.
We have 14 archers though.
By the ancestors, is there a job
Oh,
to
we
do?
have halberds there. Fire wardens, long range unit, adapt to destroying buildings. Okay, so that's what we call the elephant. Marks out of 10, 1. This game had promise, but it shows none of that promise. It's building on a foundation that's been provided to it, but it's building on the foundation using broken material.
If there is a job to do, I can
Gotta
get
give him
it
one.
done.
Okay, it's a 4. It's a 4 out of 10. Like, it's
Yes.
almost okay. It's almost okay.
No ore can hide
It's
from
playable. Visually, you can see things, right? Like you can tell on the buildings, the required building, what they are. But other than that, like we have. See, this is what I don't understand. Okay, so here's the thing, right? We have our residences here. Everything is lagging now. We have residences here. We have farms, windmill, a bakery here. We have our warehouse here. It has no bread in it. We have our mining colony down here. That's 26 pieces of bread here. The farms are over here. The bread is down here. The game, when it comes to prioritizing things, works very, very wrongly. Like, it doesn't prioritize correctly, and I really hope they fix
If
that.
there is a job to do, I can get it done.
Because, I mean, what I can do is... No. I can't even... I can't... Hello, 2-bit. I set your minimum stock. I can't set a max stock. I can't even block it out. I can't...
Resources found.
I can't tell them that
Resources found.
I don't want them in there. The game does not allow you to block that off. We're not going to use research. We don't need research. There is no point in research. What we're going to do is we are going to build one of these. Okay. How much meat do we have? Because the meat's not going to go in there. Meat's not going in there. That's going to be some meat. We have donkeys. Can we make coaches? We can make 2 of them because we don't have any more settlers. We need more settlers. It's a 4 out of 10. It's not... It does not provide. It really does not provide. It's like they looked at Age of Empires and like Settlers, like all of the Settlers games together, and then they tried to
Ready to
grab
serve.
things from all of the Settlers games And then they're like, okay, well, these are all like things that we like in the Settlers series, but we're going to add them together. And then for the nostalgia trip, we're going to add the roads we had in Settlers 1 and 2. So you're locked, you're like landlocked. Because, you know, it can't be a strategy game if we don't do that, because there needs to be some like resemblance rather than, you know, keeping forward. And it doesn't provide. Like it fails with the basic.
I hope we will be safe out there.
Imagine it being the first time a person plays a game. Like, too young to have heard of the Settlers. Would it be seen as good? No. So the issue here is, as someone who's never played a Settlers game before, if you were to pick this up as a Settlers game itself, there are quite a few glaring issues presented. Your residences take far too long to produce any villagers. Like, you are very much resource, like, in terms of resources, you are very, very it doesn't allow you.
One day.
Where can I help?
It really, I don't know how to explain it. It puts you in a chokehold, and then it keeps you in terms of, like, because as you can see, we have 173 in population, but the amount of like available settlers that we have is so low that we can't achieve what we need to achieve, right? And no, if this was the first Settlers game you picked up, there are a lot of things that need to be improved, as like everything is very basic in terms of gameplay. You don't have any depth in terms of your resource management. So it's very, very much like you do like city builders like this. I mean, it would be good if they allowed you to do that, if you were allowed to play on your own and just build something nice. Aesthetically, it looks pleasing. But this game would not be a good game to introduce someone. You personally don't like hexagons? I don't mind them, because the game, as well, now we're going to go back there again. It goes back to Settlers 2, where everything was based entirely
Excuse me?
on that.
Ready for duty.
And I feel like balancing wise, the game is going to be very, very different once it actually releases, but
I love these deliveries.
but yeah, no, there needs to be. I can't even move with my keyboard in it. It's lacking in a lot of depth and gameplay. There isn't a lot of gameplay. There's not a lot of gameplay here. There's less gameplay in this than there is in the other Settlers games, and that kind of makes it falter a bit.
Ready.
Like, there's not enough here to keep you invested. And I know it's just the beta, but there's no complex resource chains. You have wood going into lumber, and that's it. You've got iron and coal produced without any issue because you don't need resources to produce them. And they produce so heavily that to counter, this is an early access, this is open, this is the closed beta. To counteract that, what you need to do is you need to build even more furnaces, and it allows you to have like an overabundance of furnaces because the mines produce so much. I can do that as well in here, you know, to boost a lot of things. It needs a lot of improvement. I think they should. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Look at this!
Our army is under attack.
But I just want to see how broken archers are. Because I feel like that is the way to go.
Player defeated.
There we go. That's what I was assuming. That's what I was really wondering. Really, that's how I expected this to go. And the thing is, he was even better than I was in terms of expansions. I feel like they've looked at so many strategy games and all just like put it into a pot, and then pulled out different parts of different strategy games of like, well, these are successful. What makes them successful? So they just pulled things out, but they haven't implemented them well enough with each other.